Good morning, everybody. This is Robert People of RobertPeople.com, and this is People's Court. Thank you for tuning in. Today is Monday, January 27th, 2020. And by now, a lot of us, just about all of us, know what took place yesterday. NBA fans and non-NBA fans alike have heard the tragic news that we have lost a legend. Kobe Bryant, at the age of 41, and his daughter, and 7 other individuals, I believe, at the time, and maybe 7, maybe 8, died, unfortunately, tragically, in a helicopter crash early yesterday in California. And right now, there's not much as far as condolences, as far as what Kobe has meant to the world, not just to this country, not just to the NBA, but to the world in general. There's not much that can be said that hasn't been said already, and that's not what I'm here for anyway. I'm not here to repeat that stuff. What I'm here to talk about is the fact that just like with every other celebrity out there, with every other celebrity, when someone passes away too soon, young in life and so on and all this and that, why does it always take that to happen before we appreciate our lives? Why does it take that before we appreciate our lives and what we have? And it never fails. We lose someone, a big name passes away, a big name, loses his or her life. And then everyone comes out and wants to say, hey, live each day like it's your last, and appreciate your life, and live your best life, and hug your loved ones tighter. That always happens. That's always said after we lose a big name celebrity. Why? Why can we not do that already? It's not as though the concept of death is lost on anyone. It's not as though people don't understand what it means. It's not that we don't get it. We all understand what it means to lose someone. We all know what death is. So it's not like it's something we don't understand. So why again does it take someone having to die, a big name celebrity, before we remind ourselves? Why do we need that reminder? Not to mention, what's today? Said today is Monday, right? So, what are people doing today? As they do every Monday? Complaining, bitching about it being Monday. I've noticed a lot of the same ones who just yesterday talked about living your best life, and appreciating everything you have, and living each day to the fullest, and all that. All those cliches, the same ones who said all that stuff, are today bitching because, what? It's Monday. Not that something bad happened that they're legitimately complaining about. No, just the fact that it's Monday. The fact that they have a job today. That's why it's a problem. The fact that they have to get up early. The fact that their alarm clocks went off. That's why it's an issue. That's why life is just so terrible now for them. Yesterday, not even 24 hours ago, live your best life. Appreciate everything you have. Hug your loved ones tighter. All those cliches always come out. It's when celebrities pass away. Same thing for mass shootings. I've noticed that when it's a mass shooting, especially in a school shooting, hug your kids tighter every day. Why do you need a school shooting to happen to hug your damn kids tighter? To show love. Why is that needed? Why can't we do that already? Why can't we make that happen as it is? Why do we need to lose people before we understand or we care enough to do it? And I say before we care enough because that's what it comes down to. It's not about us not caring. Because, it is about us not caring. It's not about us not knowing. That's what I meant to say. It's not about us not knowing, not about us not understanding, because we get it. Kobe dies, now we get it. We got it before. We understood it before. We just didn't care before. You don't care about living your best life until somebody loses theirs. It's it's understandable, if things are going on and you're struggling with that, and that's what it is. But what are we doing? Most people, so many people, get up, and the first thing they do is they start fussing immediately about everything. Just everything. You wake up, oh, you're mad to be awake. Oh, you don't like this. You're mad at this. Oh, it's so early. Oh, I got to go to work. Oh, I hate my coworkers. Oh, traffic. There's too much traffic out there. America's so sensitive now. This is the type of bitching people do every day. Those are the things that really cripple people's lives. There are people out there suffering from some real stuff, and you fussing because somebody is mad at something. You're fussing because of traffic. You have a car. You have your own transportation. You don't have to rely on public transportation, but you got an issue because you're able to drive somewhere. You have a job. Everybody don't have a job, but you're bitching because now you got to go to work. This is the stuff we do every other day. And, of course, it's never too early to do those things. It's never too early to fuss about that stuff. And when someone isn't passing away, when a quote-unquote normal person, will say, passes away that no one knows, when that happens, and people are on social media talking about live your best life, be positive, be thankful, and all that. Same ones who repeated those cliches yesterday, same ones who do that, they find that corny. It's tacky. It's cheesy. It's lame. It's lame to be told live your best life before somebody dies first. That's tacky. It's being naive. It's pretending life is sunshine and rainbows. So tired of hearing that. That's so overblown, so overused, and so ridiculous. Be positive about your life now that Kobe and his daughter died, and the rest of the individuals on that plane, on that helicopter. I'm sorry. Appreciate your life now. Be positive now. Appreciate everything now. Why not before? Why does it take this? Why is place your hand here? How about this? Put your hand up on your chest. Place your hand up on your chest right now. Feel that. What do you feel? That's purpose is what that is. That is purpose. That's the reason you should be living your best life. The fact that you got up today and your feet hit the floor, that's why you should live your best life. That's why you should appreciate everything you have. Not after a story about somebody dying in a helicopter crash. Not about somebody losing their daughter. It shouldn't take somebody losing their daughter before you should decide to treat your children like they're worth a damn. Why do you need that? Why is that what you need to happen? And I get it, reminders. We need reminders. Yeah, we all need reminders, but the problem is, why do we need reminders of that? Why is that the stuff we need to be reminded of? We got to get ourselves to a place where we are living our best lives without something bad and something tragic happening in order to do so. We can be thankful after Kobe Bryant passes away, after some other big name celebrity passes away. We can be thankful on Thanksgiving because that's the trendy thing to do. But we can't be thankful any other day. Why are we thankful? Why are we just periodically thankful? There's so much we have to be thankful for. So much to be thankful for. And we never appreciate that stuff. We never appreciate it. And it always takes a death. A big name death, right? Death from somebody people don't know, that doesn't matter. That doesn't make any difference. We don't need to live our best lives after hearing about a random person passing away. We become, what's the word? Desensitized. When we see it on the news. I'm not desensitized to people dying as far as the news is concerned. When I see it on the news, I'm not desensitized to that. That's a person's life. And in my opinion, nobody should ever get to a point where you're desensitized to it. Period. I don't care what the hell society says or anybody else says. We should never be to the point where a person's losing his or her life doesn't matter as much. Every life matters. Every last one of them. We don't need to have all this bad stuff shoved down our throats before we realize, oh yeah, my life isn't so bad now. It wasn't bad before. Appreciate your life. People are letting dreams go by and life passing you by and everything else because you spend all your time wanting to complain about just anything, just about everything. And you're not living your best life. You're not going after your dreams. You're not, trying to live. And of course I see, people, as of late, I've been seeing people talk a lot about not forgiving people and making it a point to not forgive them and nobody should tell them and all this and that. It's like, this is what we have. This is what's important. These are the mountains, like people like to say. This is the mountain you want to die on, is the not forgiving people mountain. That's what you want your legacy to be, is how hard you held on to the notion that you shouldn't forgive people. Of every hill you can die on, that's the one you choose. About how much you're going to stay mad at somebody that's probably not even thinking the least bit about you being mad at them still. That's what we got the energy toward. Not living. Not saying, you know what? Forgiveness is because the forgiveness is for me. It's not for you. On top of that, just to speak my own piece about that, I'm the type of person that says I will show remorse, I will apologize, but I'm not begging for your forgiveness. What you do with it, you take and you do with it and you do whatever. I'm not going to sit there and lose sleep over the fact that you don't want to forgive. That's on you if you don't want to forgive. You want to sit and have your life held back, that's okay. You get up every morning and you want to make sure you remember that you're mad at me, you go right on ahead. That's going to be on you. I'm not losing sleep on it. God forgives us all, right? So if I got God's forgiveness, guess what? There's not a damn person down here on earth better than him. So if my apologies and so forth are good enough for God, they better be good enough for people here, and tough shit if it's not. That's exactly where I'm going with it. However, back to what I'm saying, and I wanted to add that part because of the simple fact that these are things that these are some of the reasons people don't appreciate their lives, because they want to spend so much time on things that really matter. Not, I don't say don't matter, but just in the grand scope of things, don't have, should not be occupying and distracting you, occupying your life and distracting you. That's what we have the energy toward, but not living, really living. Let's stop waiting for somebody to die before we live. That's really what it comes down to. And the somebody in this case, of course, is the big name, is Kobe Bryant, is his daughter. Other people want that helicopter too. Stop waiting for somebody to die before you choose to live. This is Robert People of robertpeople.com. Thank y'all for listening. Have a great day.